In many families, siblings grow up under the same roof, yet they develop completely different personalities. One sibling may become rebellious. Another may become the one who always tries to keep everyone happy. This second type often grows into what psychologists call a people pleaser, someone who constantly prioritizes others' needs above their own. But this pattern rarely starts in adulthood. It usually begins quietly during childhood. In some families, children learn early that peace must be protected, and someone has to be the one who maintains it. Often, that child becomes the peacemaker between parents or siblings. They step into the role of emotional mediator. When arguments happen, they try to calm everyone down. When someone is upset, they try to fix it. Over time, they begin to believe something important, that harmony in the family depends on them. Many people pleasers were praised for being the good child, the one who behaved well and never caused problems. This praise can feel rewarding at first, but it quietly teaches a powerful lesson. Love becomes linked to compliance. Approval becomes linked to sacrifice. The child learns that being liked means being agreeable, and disagreeing might risk rejection. In families where conflict is intense, this pattern grows even stronger. A child may learn that upsetting others is dangerous, so they start predicting everyone's emotions. They become experts at reading moods and reactions. If someone looks angry, they quickly try to fix it. If someone is sad, they rush to comfort them. This emotional sensitivity becomes a survival skill, but it can slowly erase their own needs. Another reason siblings become people pleasers is comparison. Parents sometimes label children without realizing it. One child may be called the difficult one. Another becomes the easy one. The easy child learns their identity early. Their value lies in not creating problems, so they say yes when they want to say no. They agree even when they feel uncomfortable. Over time, this habit becomes automatic. Their own preferences start fading into the background. Birth order can also influence this pattern. Older siblings often feel responsible for maintaining order. They help younger siblings, assist parents, and avoid mistakes. Responsibility becomes part of their identity. Middle children sometimes become mediators. They are used to balancing relationships on both sides. To avoid conflict, they adapt their personality depending on who they're with. This flexibility can evolve into people-pleasing. In families with strict expectations, children may learn something else. That approval must be earned constantly. Good grades, good behavior, and helpfulness become requirements. Failure may bring disappointment or criticism, so the child pushes themselves to meet every expectation. They try to make everyone proud, but beneath this effort is often a quiet fear, the fear of disappointing someone. As adults, people pleasers often become incredibly kind individuals. They are supportive, generous, and thoughtful. Friends rely on them during difficult times. Coworkers appreciate their cooperation, but this strength often hides a hidden struggle. They rarely ask for help themselves. Saying no can feel extremely uncomfortable. Even when they are exhausted, they may accept extra work, favors, or responsibilities simply to avoid letting someone down. Another challenge appears in relationships. People pleasers sometimes attract partners who expect constant support. They give compromise and adjust endlessly until they begin to feel emotionally drained, because boundaries were never encouraged in childhood. Instead, they were taught to adapt, to prioritize others over themselves. The irony is that people-pleasing often comes from empathy. These individuals deeply care about others' emotions. They don't want anyone to feel hurt or rejected, so they absorb the responsibility for everyone's happiness. But no one can carry that responsibility forever. Eventually, the emotional weight becomes too heavy. Some people-pleasers reach a breaking point. They feel burned out, resentful, or invisible. They realize they've spent years supporting everyone else without truly expressing themselves. This realization can be painful at first, but it can also be incredibly empowering because people-pleasing is not a personality flaw. It's a learned survival strategy. It was created by childhood environments and expectations, and anything learned can also be unlearned. The first step is awareness, recognizing when you are saying yes out of fear. The second step is learning to tolerate discomfort, because setting boundaries sometimes disappoints people. But disappointment is not rejection, and disagreement is not abandonment. Healthy relationships allow space for honesty. They don't require a constant self-sacrifice. When people pleasers begin setting boundaries, something surprising happens. Many relationships actually become stronger. Others begin to respect their time and energy, and the relationship becomes more balanced. Most importantly, they reconnect with themselves. Their opinions, needs, and emotions finally matter too. The sibling, who once kept the peace in childhood, can grow into an adult who values both kindness and self-respect, because caring about others is a beautiful trait. But caring about yourself is just as important. True balance happens when both exist together. And that's when people pleasers finally feel free.